Who's ready for 100 laps here at Parmalee Motorsports Park? 12 drivers here making the start. Starting on the pole in the 55, that's Nate Kester. Starting outside of him in the white 56, it's Jake Thomas. Back in the second row in the blue 16, that's Tyler Tell. Outside of him in the black 3, that's the Little Intimidator. Third row in the 53 in the borrowed Nate Kester racing cart, that's Chandler Ancliffe. Outside of him, no numbers but purple sideboards, that's Taylor. Normally number 58. Back to the fourth row, that yellow helmet, the 57 of Justin Thomas. Outside of him in the Carl Usher Motorsports 41, Carl Usher. Bringing up the next row, that's the 3 of Hayden Zant. Outside of him is the 20 of Carl. Next row after that, the 51 is Sam. And outside of him, Mike Honcho in the number 6. He had some engine issues. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish this race off. And behind him is 71 of Jeffrey Zant, also having some engine issues in the heat races. And we're green. Jake Thomas is going to be the leader down the backstretch. That's a Little Intimidator to the outside of Nate Kester. Tyler Tell right there on the bumper of Nate Kester. He's looking inside of him on the backstretch. Not quite the room there. The 16 to Tell has some pace. He's to the inside of him. He's going to get 2, maybe 3 spots out of that. Looks like Taylor Cooper was the one that got pushed out wide there in turn 4. She's going to lose some spots out of that one. The battle right now is side by side for second place. Tyler Tell and Austin Hall, or as you know him now, the Little Intimidator. Austin seems to slip a little bit coming out of 4, and Tyler Tell is going to take over second place. The high line has been getting a little marbly up there, some dust laying on the line. Showing some different camera angles we got here as you see Justin sliding across Carl Usher's nose there for, I don't know, 6th or 7th back there. We got a little disparity in this race. We got some people who have been racing here for years today, and we got a few people who this is their first time running. Good battle back here between Nate Kester and Taylor. Taylor's peaking a little low, but can't quite get any kind of running underneath him. Side by side back there between Taylor and Nate, and right behind them, that's Mike Honcho and Carl Usher battling for spots. 12 karts making the start of this one. You're going to see battles everywhere. See some dust fly in 3 and 4 as people are trying to take a shortcut down there. Justin Thomas looking inside of Austin Hall here. He's going to get the spot coming out of 4. I believe that moves Justin up to 3rd place, but Austin's going to cross him up. Austin now to the inside of that yellow helmet. Doesn't quite make it happen in 4. Justin Thomas to 3rd place. Gotta thank Thomas Team Realty for this aerial coverage here. Jay Thomas of Thomas Team Realty brings his drone and then gets us these excellent shots from up above. We can see the whole track in one shot. You can see this longer green flag start of the race has really stretched the field out. 1st and 2nd, we haven't talked about them much. Jake Thomas, Thomas Team Realty, is leading this one right now with Tyler Tell all over his back bumper. Justin Thomas has been up to 3rd now, but it's about a straightaway behind. It'll be interesting to see if he can close that gap as the leaders are now dealing with lap traffic. Austin Hall, Little Intimidators back to 4th. We got Taylor to the infield there in the grass. Looks like she's going to stay rolling though. Austin had his hand up thinking that we were going to get a caution out of it, but we're still green. Remember folks, this is 100 laps. Some of these drivers right now are just logging laps and some of them are being aggressive. I can tell you one of the ones being aggressive is that 57 Justin Thomas. He's trying to close the gap. We got a spin in 4. It's Nate Kester going around. I think he got up into those marbles that we spoke about earlier. See, we got a replay of it. We're going to go aerial shot. Yup, he's just way up high, which in 4 is turning into almost no man's land up there. Not many people are running up there. I think it's a little dry on top of it. So marbles are just sitting on top of a dry track. Doesn't make a good recipe for traction. Choose cone in effect. Jake Thomas chooses low. Tyler Tell chooses high. Justin's going to go behind the leader. Carl Usher up to fourth. And we're green. Jake Thomas is going to solidify the lead. Now the battle right now is for second between Justin Thomas and Tyler Tell. First time they're seeing each other in this feature. We got some contact that coming out of the floor. A few people getting through the grass, but they're all straight and we're still green. 1, 2, 3. Jake Thomas, Justin Thomas, Tyler Tell. Caution is out. I just saw the flag, and we got a spinner in 4. That's Carl Usher in the 41 going around. He's hugging his steering wheel. Looks like he might have got a little scared during that spin out. Clipping the apron. You can clip that apron a little bit to loosen your card up, but it looks like he did more than clip it. Let's look in this replay. Oh yeah, trying to get to the inside of a competitor there and just wasn't enough room. Probably, I think it was a little intimidator he's trying to get underneath. Let's go aerial coverage for this choose cone. See them all filing in here in the back stretch. We're going green when we hit that start box. Flag in the air. We're green. Justin Thomas on the outside of Jake Thomas. Just with a strong start as they dive into 3. He's up into those marbles we spoke of earlier. He's going to lose a lot of time right there. We got some contact going on in the back. 41 of Carl Usher off the track. Hayden Zant having the issue with some contact off the floor there, sending the 41 off the track. Let's look at the replay here so we get the full story. Looks like Hayden was up into those marbles that we keep talking about. Couldn't make a stick. No one has been able to make a stick. Made some contact. It saved him a little bit, but 41 had nowhere to go and had to go off the track to avoid. Choose cone, choose cone, choose cone. Looks like Tyler got the second spot out of Justin there from that contact. I just saw someone hit the cone. Not sure who it was. I don't think Andrew quite saw himself, so we're going to go green. No penalties this time. Someone got lucky. Green. Jake Thomas with a strong start. Justin and Tyler now battle for second, side by side. It's like a carbon copy of 2 restarts ago. Justin second spot, but Tyler crosses him up. Tyler to 16, and now to the inside of the 57. Right behind them, that's Nate Kester and Mike Honcho battling for 4th spot. Looks like Mike Honcho up to 4th, Nate Kester back to 5th. Now the battle for 6th between Taylor and Little Intimidator. Taylor in those purple sideboards is gonna clear Austin in the 58. Austin Hall in the number 3, back a spot. Carl Usher having a nice recovery after that last caution that he was involved in. He's back up to the bumper of Austin Hall. Let's see if he has the speed to start knocking out some passes here. Back up front, Jake Thomas, Justin Thomas, Tyler Tell. These 3 are battling again. They seem to be the fastest 3 on the track at the moment. But with 100 laps, this track can change. You might be seeing different karts at the front here throughout the race, so it'll be interesting to see. Luckily, not luckily, but it's humid out, which makes it difficult for the drivers, but it keeps moisture in the track longer, so this track might not dry out as much as you think on a summer day. Justin Thomas to the high side. He's trying to make it work over Jake Thomas right now. Jake's been protecting the inside on exit, which is making an inside pass really difficult. Jake Thomas low line, Tyler and toe. That's Justin Thomas to the outside of both of them. Nope, no, they're all 3 in line. And meanwhile, while these 3 are battling, there's someone closing the gap. That's the 6 of Mike Honcho. He's pulling right up to these leaders. And we have a heck of a battle behind us. Oh, is that Honcho off the track? I believe that was Honcho that's pulling off the track. I'm not sure if he's having an issue or missed the line there out of 2. I was going to say, we have a heck of a battle back here for 4th or 5th between Taylor, Carl, Little Intimidator, and Nate Kester. Back up front, the 3 are the same. It's Jake Thomas, Justin Thomas, Tyler Tell. Jake in the white 56 leading. That's Tyler Tell with the nose to the inside of 56. Heavy contact. Justin in the 57 is going to go around the outside. He's now side by side with the leader. We got a battle for the lead from an outside initiation. Justin can't make it stick. Tyler now back to the inside of Justin. That high line is tricky right now. It's been getting covered in those marbles. And also lap traffic is staying high, so if you're going to make a pass up there, you got to make it quick. Tyler now back to third, Justin up to second. Deeper in the field now. Fourth is Taylor. Fifth is Carl. Sixth is Little Intimidator. Seventh is Nate Kester. We got one in the grass. That's Hayden Zant that went around is in the grass there. That's going to be the caution. Choose going back out. Let's get focused here on this restart zone. That's 4 cones out there. The leader gets to choose when they go inside that start box, and we're green. Justin with a heck of a jump on the outside. He's going to be the leader coming down the backstretch. He clears him in a 3. Does he take the spot? He leaves a little room on the inside, but he's still leading it off 4. New leader, the 57 of Justin Thomas. He's stretching out that lead immediately. And Jake is under attack by Tyler Tell in the 16, but I see hands in the air, and there's a crash in 3 and 4. Not sure what happened here. Let's go to the replay. I think we're going to few of them.
Yeah, I was trying to zoom in better on it before it happened. I've started
Ethan's
to
getting his cart off of Carl Escher. Carl Escher's going to push his cart back to the pits. I believe Carl is done for the day. Not sure what's broke there, or maybe it's just his spirits that are broken. Let's see this replay. Looks like the 6 and the 41 just kept making door contact until a wheel touched a wheel and they climbed. Let's see it again. Now we see that. Yep. To the inside and just door until 2 of the tires touch. And when they touched, just climbed them. Choose cone from the aerial view. Again, provided by Thomas Team Real Estate.
Well, first there were 13 and now we're down to 10.
You just heard someone in the grandstands. We have 3 DNFs so far. And we're green. Justin Thomas picking that high line as he made it roll in the start before it. And he makes it roll this time again. Out to a 2-kart length lead over the 56 of Jake Thomas. Tyler Tell in tow. Battle right now is for 4th between Little Intimidator and Taylor. Side by side there as they dive off into 1. Taylor's going to have the edge there coming out of 2. Taylor up to 4th. Austin back to 5th. Getting single fouled out a little faster on this restart. Justin with a huge lead. Tyler up to 2nd. Sorry we missed that pass. Tyler up to 2nd. Jake back to 3rd now. Taylor holding strong there at 4th with a Little Intimidator behind her. Looks like we got one off the track back there. I'm not sure who that was. I missed it. They're looking to re-enter though. It looks like they just washed off the track. They're coming out of 2 probably. Let's take a moment to go to my favorite segment. You ready to hear the roar of the stock 6.5 horsepower Predator engine. Turn it up!
Caution on the speedway. We got one off the backstretch back there. While I wasn't talking, we had a heck of a battle there going on for the lead. Not sure who that was. That went off the back straight away. Oh well. Sorry. Oh! Looks like Nate Kester hits the choose cone intentionally. Austin Hall says, hey, that looks like fun. I'm going to hit it too. Them two, gone to the bat. I think they wanted to try to do a little more passing. Flag is in the air. We're green. Tyler out to that lead. Justin Thomas in tow. Jake the third. Taylor now the fourth, but to the inside of Jake Thomas for the battle for third. That wasn't a battle at all. Taylor drove right around him. Is that Mike Honcho himself back up to fifth? It sure is. Justin all over the back bumper of the 16 as they approach lap traffic. Both the top two are stretching their lead out over third place. It'll be interesting to see if Taylor and those purple sideboards can start tracking down the top two while the top two are messing around with each other. She seemed to have pretty good pace. She led most of her heat race until her husband came up and snagged that win from her. Justin looking high over Tyler. I think right there, it's hard to initiate a high pass today with that. Marbles on up going for us. Chandler used to demonstrate for us. We got one around and two. That's Taylor. We were just talking about her. Looks like Jake got to the inside of her and she just got up into those marbles we keep talking about. So right to the infield. Alright, let's rack and stack and choose going out. 16 low, 57 high. 3 low, 6 high. And green. Side by side coming out of two. The lead is contested. Justin gives that up and tries to cross him over, coming out of four. Not quite the win moving on. Number 3, Austin Hall, running to Taylor up to third. And that's Nick Kester back up to fourth now. Taylor with a great recovery. She's already back up to fifth. Looks like Mike Honcho might be losing a lot of ground there. He's towards the back now. He's had some speed today. Let's see if he can recover back to this field. Back up front, Tyler with about a 4-kart lane through over Justin Thomas. Within 2 minutes up to 4, and got the same gap. Behind him, Taylor's to the inside of Nate Kester. Taylor's going to take over the 4th spot, and Jake Thomas is going to follow her through. Looks like Nate's going to slip 2 spots there in one corner. Behind him, that's Chandler, Mike Honcho, Hayden Zant, and Carl there, battling towards the back with that. Carl in at number 20, this is his first time out. He's on some Max's tires. Max's tires, for some reason, just do not react well with this track. They never have. And this is his first time out. I suggested what tires I'm going to buy. Cobras. Cobras aren't necessarily the fastest tire at the moment. I would say the second fastest tire, but we will be transitioning to Cobras next year. We'll be running Cobra as a spec tire. As of right now, number 3 who's in 3rd place, he is on Cobras. 57, he's on Burses. The 16 is on Hoosiers. That's your front 3. Taylor in the 58, she's on Burses. And so is the 56. Let's see, the next set of Cobras, I believe, is the 6 of Mike Honcho. I know the 57 will be done with his Burses after this race. He's going to Cobras next. He has a mirror on range, just don't have time to get him on the cart for the race. So we'll see our field slowly trickling over to Cobra tires as next year it will be the tire. Most of the cost savings effect initiative for $150 a set. The Burses can about $350 a set. Just not sustainable. Speaking about tires, we don't do tire soak here. We don't allow it. Simply because it's too much work. This is supposed to be fun. And too much work does not equal fun. A lot of us race some real big cars, so we'll spend most of our week working on the big cars. We don't want to spend our whole week working on karts also. Alright, let's get back to talking about racing. Justin Thomas is now in the leader. Tyler Tall back to second. Austin Hall number 3 to third. Taylor to fourth. Jake Thomas in fifth. He led a good portion of this race early on. It looks like Nate Kessler in sixth. His teammate for today, Chandler, in seventh, right behind him. Chandler had some engine issues in practice. We tried to run him the 59 house cut. The 59 house cut started having engine issues, so Nate Kessler Racing run him their 53 cart for the race. And it looks like he's finally figured that one out and showing some good pace in it. We got a spinner in fourth. Hayden's 8 with legal around right in front of the leaders. No problem though. This looks like it got in entry a little heavy. She was going out. Justin Thomas slow. Tyler high. Focusing in on that start box. 4 cones. Justin Thomas goes. Justin Thomas going to get the easy lead off the back stretch. Tyler Tell already in tow. He's going to be trying to look for a way to the inside of him. Haven't seen too many high side passes this race. Justin Thomas was trying it earlier over Tyler and Jake, but he could never make one quite stick other than a restart. Austin Hall in third, Jake Thomas in 56 and fourth, right to his bumper. Let's see if there's a battle heating up for that spot. Got a couple getting really wide out of 4 there. Laps are definitely starting to wind down here. Won't be surprised if we see 10 to go. Hey, look at that. The fortune teller. We got 10 to go left in this race. Andrew is giving them 10 to go. Big shout out to Andrew for flagging this race. And Jackson over there being the second official out in turn 3 and 4 with that caution flag out there. Just wait and throw it. Also, big thanks to Josh up in the camera tower. We got a caution on the speedway. Looks like Jake got wide out of 2. There's like a lip right there where the track falls off. As soon as he hit it, it sent him down towards the infield. That's some track position loss for the 56. Let's see if he can recover. Looks like the 57 might be signaling to Austin on when he's going. Why would he do that, you might ask? I think he's trying to get the 3 beside the 16 so those two can battle, which will let him get way out ahead, but that clearly didn't work because I don't even know where the 3 is anymore. The 16 is all over the bumper, the 57, 5 laps left in this one. Nate Kessler up to 3rd. I think that's his highest running position so far in this race, and it's a good time to be up that far right now. Jake Thomas already up to 4th. What a recovery after that caution that he just caused. Austin Hall slipping back to 5th, and he might be slipping back one more as Taylor Cooper in that purple cart was looking for a way around. The sticks are out, 2 laps left in this one. Justin's just got to hold it together for 2 more laps, and it'll be his first oval win in a long time. White flag is out for Justin and Tyler. And the rest of the group passes the line now. We got a heck of a battle back there for 3rd. Checker is out, and so is a caution. We got a spinner on the front stretch. This one's going to end under caution. Justin Thomas is your winner. Tyler Tell in 2nd. Jake Thomas in the 56 in 3rd. Austin Hall in the 3 and 4th. The 5th place finisher is the 58 Taylor Cooper. Behind her is the 53 of Chandler. Then Mike Honcho in the 6th. And Nate Kester in the 55, who had a really promising run looking there at the end, but he was that last caution that's going to drop him back to the lead lap. Justin Thomas taking his victory lap. It's been a long time since he won an oval. He won a Drobo race earlier this season. Didn't quite get interviews for this one, folks. Sorry, you don't want to hear from this guy that won anyways. No, you don't like his voice, I guarantee it. But hey, I appreciate you guys watching this far into this video. It was a long one. 100 laps is a long time to watch, and hopefully it was entertaining for you. Don't be afraid to hit that like button. It helps me. Same with a comment. Comments are always helpful. Any kind of engagement helps me out. And yeah, if you made it this far and you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Because I produce all kinds of racing content, from go-karts, dirt mods, late models, and whatever else I can turn left on. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you all.